don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
I don't know what's real anymore. I've opened up the door to nowhere.
Hello there everyone, Tom again. Excuse me. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Classics Astrotrain mold. And I picked this up from Transformer Land. It did not come with a gun. This is a used Transformer, has no box whatsoever for me to show off. So we're just going to have to kind of go with that. We're going to have to go with it the way we are and hope that I have it fairly accurately transformed. So, size-wise, he's coming in at 5.5 inches. Width-wise, shoulder to shoulder, we're looking at 3.5. If you count the wings, it's going to be closer to 4.25. Depth-wise, excuse me, let's say 2.5 to 3. 2 3/4 to 3. Alright, articulation, the head is on a ball joint. You can see it right there. Looks around. Shoulders come all the way up to there, although the joint is loose. We have bicep rotation at the elbow. Don't be that way. We get 90° of bend. No waist rotation. The hips, you can do the Chinese splits, well, that'll prevent it, but you know what I mean. He can go out that far and back that far. And foot articulation consists of this going up and down, and if you want to use this as a heel spur. That is Astrotrain's articulation. Let's see here. As you can tell, he's a little bit floppy, and I think that's just because of the age of the figure. Here it is next to Classics Prime, to give you a sense of scale. Right there. Here it is next to Animated RC and Black Rachnia. And here it is next to Nemesis Prime. He seems better built than some of the other ones you've looked at. Yeah, I know, even with his floppy joints, the Classics line was a good line. Why doesn't Hasbro make more of those like that? I don't know, Nemesis. Well, you need to find out. Well, I'm not in those board meetings to determine whether or not they're made this way or, say, this way. I like what you did there. Yeah, I kind of like it too. Yeah, he deserves that. Yeah, I know, but we're not talking about him, we're talking about him. You better watch where you put that finger. Nemesis, get the hell off the screen. Ah, spinster! Anyway. Why don't we transform old Astrotrain here? Now, no instructions, no directions whatsoever, so we're going to just kind of wing this and hope that we don't mess it up too horribly badly. Yeah, let's say that. We connect stuff here, we connect stuff there. Connections. How about that? Let's see here, we take this and we unfold it, and I don't know if it goes this way or the other way, but for the purposes of this review, it's going like that. Let's see here, we open up the legs, if I remember correctly. Surely we open up the legs. I thought we opened up the legs. Yeah, we open up the legs, don't we? I don't remember. Ah, it sucks getting old, folks. Yeah, they have to open. No, they don't. I guess they have to do anything. But they do compress. That was it. They compress. Okay. And they compress like that. Pull it together. Pull this way. Rotate our nose cone around. Pull that down, pull that down, pull that down. And I think maybe this is the bullet train mode. I think. Here it is with Classics Prime mold. And if you care, there it is, the Bumblebee. Okay, I better be careful with that. One of these days I'm going to break it. And here it is with the Last Night Hound. Okay. It is approximately, we'll say, close enough to 9 inches. Width-wise, inch and a half. Height-wise, inch and a half. So, there's that. Let's change it into Space Shuttle mode, which is actually relatively easy. Basically, we just undo all this, and there's a pegs and ports and ports and pegs and flipping up and rotating around and putting that up, and like I said, things plug in where they're supposed to. Pretty sure they do. It's really neat. There's a depression right here for those wheels, and they just slip right in there like it was made for them. Which I guess you could argue it was. How about that? All right. Pull that down. Peg port right there. Push that up, and there you go. Oh. Hey Gator, what's up with you?
Are you recording?
I am recording. I'm doing Classics Astrotrain right there. What do you think?
It's really nice.
Oh, you like him? The Classics line was a really nice line. Let's see here. He's coming in at 5 3/4. Wing to wing, 4.5. Height wise, because we got to count this at this point, 2 3/4 maybe at the most. In this mode, here it is next to Classics Prime. Here it is next to Crappabee. And there it is next to Hound.
Isn't Hound the thing that you got for Father's Day?
Yes. Yes, it was. I think you had a hand in that. Thank you so much. All right. And now, to answer the burning question on everyone's mind, how does Classics Astrotrain scale with Metroplex? And there you can see him in his Space Shuttle mold in the hand of Metroplex, and again there's RC, Generations RC for scale. There it is in train mode, and here he is in robot mode. Final thoughts wise, I really like this. He's funny because obviously he's old, but he's a whole lot of fun to transform. The Classics Prime mold was fun to transform as well. But this, I really enjoy this. I flipped it back and forth 3 or 4 times while I was sitting here trying to figure out what exactly to say for final thoughts. It's fun, it's intuitive, the plastic quality is great, it's got that heft to it that the Classics figures have, that Hasbro currently does not have in their figures. I mean, what can I say about this? It's chunky, it does have some kibble, it is kibbly. It cleans up really nice in the back. It's got really nice artwork considering its age. The paint is good. The joints still are fairly good. If you want a Transformer just to sit there and take back and forth, I highly recommend this figure. He's not the greatest looking thing, but if you could get him for, say, I don't know, under 20 bucks, maybe 15, absolutely pick him up. He's just fun. And why are we collecting if we're just going to set him on a shelf and let him have dust everywhere? This one I enjoy doing. I enjoy doing back and forth, flipping back and forth. So yeah, transform him, have fun, remember me while you're doing it. See you next time.
And thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
No, surely I've got those backwards. I do have them backwards. This is Submarauder, who is actually Alchemist Prime. This is Landmine, who is actually Alpha Trion. Man, I swear. You wouldn't know why I might get that slightly confused.